It's a cold world. And in a world where everything seems hot, you're gonna find a cold place to lay your head or to lay your mind. Calmness is so spiritual that it could dissolve the problems in your heart. This is a feeling of being in touch with your soul, in touch with your mind, in touch with your heart, and in touch with your body. In today's episode, I'm going to talk to you guys about calmness. Calmness is a state of mind. It's an emotion. It's a feeling. It's a state. It's a realm. This feeling and this realm is something that is unbelievable. That if one enters this kind of state, you're really gonna see life in a different dimension. Hi, my name is Blessed Robinson. I'm your host for today in the Drillian podcast, and I'm here to share you some common facts about calmness, because we're treating the emotion series, and this series we are on the episode 7, and this episode we're going to be talking about calmness. I know most people think that that's not what we should be talking about, but calmness is something that is very difficult in today's world to find or to even have in your own personal life. What is calmness? Calmness is a state of mind where your spirit, soul, body, and mind is at rest and is at peace. It's a feeling and an emotion where you find calmness and peace within your soul. So I'm going to tell you more about calmness. This life that we are living, this world that we are, we go through a lot of struggles, a lot of hard times, a lot of work, a lot of difficulties, a lot of trials and tests. But most time we find it difficult to be calm. Most people think that calmness is when everything is all right or when everything is going very well. But the reality of it is that calmness doesn't necessarily mean that everything in your life will be going exactly the way you want it to go. Calmness is also a choice. Just like decision is a choice. Just like being intentional about attacking jealousy and hatred and envy is a choice, and everything in life is a choice. If you don't intentionally make a choice that you're going to be calm and be cool despite the chaos of life, despite the trials and tribulations, despite the pain, the misery, despite even the mental illness, despite the heart attacks, despite the heartaches, and you decide yourself, I'm going to be a calm person, I'm going to live my life finding peace within my soul and making sure I make peace with other people. Because in this life, it's a hell of a life. It's a hell of a life where a lot of things is going on. So where do you find calmness? You find calmness in your soul, in your subconscious, and in your conscious mind. You find calmness by deciding that I'm going to walk in peace, I'm going to live in peace. I'm going to make a conscious decision not to allow my emotions drive me to become upset or to become wild or to become disorganized just because everything around me is telling me to do so. Where do you find calmness? You find calmness in the midst of storms. You find calmness in the midst of chaos. You find calmness in the midst of disaster. You find calmness in the midst of crowd. You find calmness in the midst of pressure. You ought to be calm. You ought to stay calm. You ought to live your life in a calm and peaceful state. Because if you don't do so, you might really be going crazy. Because a lot of things are going to get on your nerves. A lot of things are going to upset you. A lot of things are going to make you get so aggravated. A lot of things are going to make you so angry and so paranoid. And if you don't make that conscious decision to be a calm person, you're going to have a lot of things to walk around with. You're going to have a lot of baggage to walk around with. So I hope you learned something from this episode. And I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. Stay calm and stay cool. And be cool. I'm going to see you in the next episode. Have a great life.